Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Play series. This one is Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. My name is Satchel and I'm super excited to get started with this one. I am not a car nut, but I love cars. I really do. I've always had the want to buy an old car, fix it up, drive it around, and make it my everyday driver. My dad was a mechanic for a large portion of his life, and we've done a lot of things together, working on cars and changing our own oil and fixing our brakes, but this takes it to a whole new level. So this is going to be, if you're a car enthusiast, even if you're not a car enthusiast, this is a fun game. So we're going to get started here with Let's Play. Alright, so this is a simulator where you basically own a car repair shop and you accept jobs that come in, make the repairs, send it back out, make your money, and keep building up your car repair shop. So it does have the ability later on to buy old cars, fix them up, sell them for money. We're going to be able to upgrade our tools, all kinds of different things. So let's get started. New classic mode. Here we go. Alright, here we go. We're going to skip the tutorial, because I already know how to play this. Phone's already ringing. We have jobs coming in. As you can see, this is our shop. Pretty cool. We've got actually some real companies up here, which I found interesting, that we would have real companies and real tools. OBD scanners. We can get new tools every 1,000 experience. We get an upgrade point, so we'll work on that eventually. Just want to take a look around here. We have a repair table where we can repair parts. We have, what's over here? This is the parking lot. That's what, once we get enough experience, we can upgrade with a parking lot and actually buy cars. We have path test where we can actually test drive the cars to find out what's wrong. We have a paint shop we can get eventually. Nothing's upstairs, can't go upstairs. That's the grand tour. So let's get busy here. We have a computer where we can order new parts, but let's take a look at the phone here. So put new engine oil and filter. Okay, that seems easy enough. Go ahead and take one of these. It's a Royale Bianco. It does take a second to load the car in, but once it's loaded, pretty much do it with it what you want. Okay, so engine oil and filter. Oh, wrong button. Oh. So we need to change the oil, drain and refill with new, okay, and an oil filter. Not a problem. So we are going to move this to the left lifter. There we go. Go ahead and lift it on up. Lift it on up. There we go. Okay. And underneath, we are going to select it. We're going to take out the oil drain plug. That's going to drain the oil. Oh, you know what? We just spilled oil all over the floor. I've honestly never done this. I've never changed the oil before. I don't know if I'm supposed to... Oh, here we go. Am I supposed to use this? Yep. Well, it's a little late now. Okay. I've never actually changed the oil in this game, so okay, that's fine. We paid $100 to clean the oil up. Never seen a $100 oil spill, but okay. Take the oil filter. Alright, so now we need to go get ourselves an inline 4 oil filter. So car parts shop. Oil filter. Okay, I have taken the oil pan off, and it did not charge me $100. But, you know, what are you going to do? Live and learn, right? Alright, so we're going to push 2, and that allows us to put things back in. There we go. And that's already in. Okay, so now we have our filter in place. We can put the car back down. We're going to raise the hood. Take a look at the engine here. We are going to add some oil. Now, there's no way to know how much oil you're adding, so the way you do it, put some in and give it a break. That took $8, probably not enough. So let's take a look at the dipstick. Yep, not enough. So we need about the same amount. Do it again here. Okay, so it tipped up a little bit. I'm wondering if that means that it's done. When the bottle tips up just slightly. Yeah, see, we're perfect, right in the middle of the min-max line. Perfect. Alright, so we are done. Oh wow, we actually, that's a $150 oil job? That's crazy. But, okay, whatever. What do we have next? Let's get something hard. So, the engine is working, but it's choppy. Car is hard to control. I like the engine jobs, honestly, better than most of the other ones. It's usually a good bit of parts to take apart. A little drink of water here. Alright. So we have another, what is this? A Reno, is this a Piccolo? Reno something. Does it say on the back what it is? It sure does, Reno Piccolo. There we go. You can get in the car if you want. And kind of look around. Pretty cool. So close the door. Let's see what we have to do here. Ignition coil. Oh, super easy. Let's go ahead and buy one so we'll have it. Alright, so we need coil, ignition coil. There we go. Pop the hood. Take a look at the engine. Now, to find out which one is bad, we'll go to examine mode, and you can see the one that lights up in red is the one we need to change. This music seems really loud. Can I fix that? I wonder if there's a way. I don't think there is. Okay, well, maybe we'll just turn it down a little bit. Hopefully that helped. Okay, so let's take this one out, and then we'll put one back in. It's a good one. You can see the condition. These are unknown, but you see that when condition is 100%. And we saw that when we put it back in place. The worse condition they are, the more rusty and pitted they get. So that's why you can see it's kind of pitted on different things. You can see like this one has some rust on the cap, things like that. So rust on these front drive axles and sway bars and stuff. Alright, that was a really, really easy one. So finish the job. We have made it a whopping $70 from where we started with 2 jobs. Alright, so we have another Reno Piccolo, repair all running gear faults, and Royale Bianco. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get both of these in here right quick. Okay, and then let's get the Piccolo. Oh, we gotta move the other one first. Okay. Left lifter. Take the job. I have to say, I do like the music. I mean, I'm hoping it's not too loud for you guys, but I do like it. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Front drive shaft, shock absorber, steering knuckle, rear suspension arm. Oh yeah, this is going to be a complicated job, which is fun. I like those, honestly. So let's take a look at this one first. Outer tie rod. Okay. What was the issue with this? Our car is hard to control. Outer tie rod. Probably in the steering. Usually where your tie rods are. So let's take a look underneath. And let's look at examine mode. Yep, there it is. So outer tie rod right there. Now, this will light up green if you can take it off, which we can't. See, the tire lights up green. This lights up as yellow, and the thing that lights up red is what you have to take off first. So let's take the rim off. Come out here and take the lug nuts out. The lug bolts, rather. Okay. Most cars in the US actually have lug nuts, and the bolts are in they're in the wheel, or not the wheel. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's just get this stupid thing off. Rotor? Are they in the rotor? I guess they're in the rotor. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we'll take that out. There we go. Let's go get a tie rod. This game is actually a part of a Kickstarter, I believe. Tie rod. So I think they're going to be making updates as it goes along, which is really nice. I really like early access stuff because it gives you a chance to play it and kind of give some feedback to the developers and let them know what you like, let them know what you don't like. Kind of like videos. I mean, I love feedback. I love it when people tell me what they love about my videos, and I love it when people tell me what they don't love about my videos. In fact, I like it when people tell me what they hate about my videos because I know never to do it again. So I don't mind feedback. I crave feedback. I want to know what I'm doing well. I want to know what I'm doing bad, I'm doing poorly, and I think developers are the same way. I think they all have an inherent want to improve and do things the right way. So yeah, give me all the feedback you want to. It's not going to bother me a bit. So we are done with this one. We earned all of $41. Hopefully this one will earn us a little bit more because it is quite a bit more complicated. So I believe, see how this looks all rusty. I believe this is where we're going to be starting. So yep, there's the drive shaft, which means we're going to take off that. Which means we have to take off the rim and tire. We'll get rid of this. There we go. Now, in order to get to, we can take off that drive axle here. Take out that bolt. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to take off both tires, which is fine. The first tool that we will be investing in is quick unfastening. Basically an air wrench. Because I do not like using the ratchet taking all these bolts out. It'll just be like, and it'll be gone. Okay, now can I take the front drive shaft? We can. Very nice. Okay. Front shock absorber. That looks in very poor condition. Take off the cap. Can I not take, what? Oh, okay. Take off the sway bar. Or the sway link, really. Sway bar link. That's what it is. Okay, I don't need the suspension arm. Front shock absorber. It's weird that you take this off before the spring. Like the spring's just going to hang out there in midair. Okay, that's cool. What else do we need to take off? So we got the drive shaft, the shock absorber. Oh, we need the steering knuckle and the rear suspension arm. Okay, to get to the knuckle, it's a little bit more complicated. So we're going to take out the wheel hub bearing. We're going to take off the caliper. There we go. We're going to take off the brake pads. Brake disc, or the rotor, as I call it, front wheel hub. From where I'm from, we call it a rotor. We don't call it a wheel hub. All right, front steering knuckle. Oh, I got to take something off. I have to take off the shock absorber. Oh, okay. We can do that. See, this is what I like about this. There's so many things that you have to think about and do, and remember what you're doing. Remember how to put it back together. I mean, you don't have to know it exactly, but you kind of have to have an idea. If you don't know much about cars, I would suggest taking notes the first couple times until you get used to what you're taking off. There we go. I need to take off the lower suspension arm. I wish you could just take off like that bolt right there and be done and not have to put all this back together. But that's okay. Take off the tie rod. So many things that go into this. And it's very detailed. That's one thing that I really like about this game is how detailed it is. So let's take a look here. Can I see the camera angles are a little funky? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's take off the rear suspension and upper arm. Alright, so we need drive shaft, shock absorber, steering knuckle, and upper arm. I will never remember all that. Alright, so we need shaft, drive. Oh, that was the wrong thing to put in. Front drive shaft. Front drive shaft? Oh man. Oh, I can look at my inventory. Okay, front drive shaft. Sure is. Front drive shaft is $160. Holy cow. Okay, and we're gonna need a knuckle. Front steering knuckle. I believe it's A. I want to say it's A. Yeah. Steering knuckle A. Front shock absorbers by the knuckle. Shock absorber. The front shock absorber. Here we go. Front shock absorber. There's only one. And then upper rear suspension upper arm. There we go. That should be everything. Let's go back and put everything back together. You might be thinking, how in the world are you going to know what needs to go back together first? They tell you what needs to go back. So the only things that are lit up are things we can put back in. So we'll go ahead and put the drive shaft back in. Put the new knuckle in. See how things show up when they need to go in? I love that. Because, that's why I said you might want to take notes, only just so you can sort of remember what goes, what goes in what order. But you don't have to. I mean, even if you know nothing about cars, this game allows you to... Oh, come on now. This game allows you to just look around, find what you need to do, and move on. You don't have to spend hours and hours looking for something that's impossible to find. So we're going to put all this back together. Okay, we're going to need to put the shock absorber in. This one was over here. Doesn't really matter, but... Oh, gotta put the bolts in. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the sway bar link in. Since we're here. Alright, let's put the cap on. We might as well finish out this side. Brake disc. Wheel hub bearing. Brake pads. Brake caliper. So I've changed a lot of brakes in my day, and I've never put the pad on before I put the caliper. I usually put the brake pad in the caliper, and then put the caliper on. But, I understand, this is a game, it's not going to be completely accurate. And who knows, maybe the Reno line of cars means that you have to put the brake pad on first. Who knows? Never heard of a Reno, obviously European, and obviously made up. So let's see. We're going to need the shock absorber, brand new one. Camera angle is a little bit funky to control, but that's okay. There we go. And then we're going to need to put the cap on. Finish that off, put in a sway bar link. Exact same thing we did on the other side. Put our, front drive axle in. Bolt and fasten it down. Now here's the good thing. If I have forgotten something, which I have done plenty of times in the real world, not to mention this, it will not let me let this car go, which I thought was pretty cool. Alright, so we need to put something back. So two, we're going to put the rear suspension arm in, fasten it down. And we have a much better car now that should handle and drive a lot better. Lower it down off the lift. Alright, so looks like everything's done. Here's the thing, I don't know what the star does on these unless it says that was something that I enjoyed and that I favored it, maybe? I'm not sure. But that's $1,000 about to go in our pocket. and we got 358 experience. This takes us to 458. Alright, we are halfway there to some brand new tools. Alright guys, let's take a look at one more thing right quick. We'll get some cars in here for next time. So, alright, brake system needs fixing. Can't do that one yet. But we can do engine power has failed, general running gear, control, and repair. So, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoy this. Next episode, we're going to take on the Piccolo and the Bianco. We're going to fix the engine power in the Piccolo, and we're going to fix some general running gear, control, and repair problems in the Bianco. So, hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you like about it. Let me know if the music's too loud. If it is, I can turn it down. But I enjoy the music. Honestly, it's kind of relaxing to me. But anyway, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I am going to be putting these out quite regularly, and you don't want to miss it. So just hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification when I put out a new video. That way you're never going to miss any of this. So anyway, hope you guys have a good one. And if I don't talk to you before, I'll talk to you later.